it's Cassidy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my go-to hairstyles for the summer, specifically for people with short hair because obviously I have short hair and I get easily bored with my hair. I'm leaving out the obvious styles such as curly like this, just putting curls in your hair, and leaving your hair completely pinned straight. Those are two of my most go-to hairstyles just because they're the easiest, so I felt those were pretty obvious, so they're not included in the 4 hairstyles. So before I continue to blab on about random things like I tend to do, let's just jump right into these 4 short hairstyles that are perfect for summer. So the first one that I'm gonna do is an updo. It's basically this top knot with 2 braids on the side. So this one's pretty easy. The first thing that I do with this hairstyle is I section out 2 sides of my head. So I kind of start at a little bit above my temples, and then I section off this side, this piece right above my ear pretty much. And then I go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So then I just take the rest of my hair and work its way into a little bun. Don't worry about these little hairs down here. If you're a short-haired girl, you know the struggle of putting your hair up and just having little hairs come down at the bottom, but we'll take care of those later. What I'm gonna do is just pretty much create 2 braids on the side of my hair. I just like to do 2 Dutch braids, and it's pretty easy. All you have to do is section off 1 piece and then take that into 3 sections. And then what you do is just work each hair under another while grabbing a new section. So under that, then grab a new section here. Then I go under that and grab a new section for this one. Under that, grab a new section. And you want to make sure you're tightening the hairs as you go along. That way the braid doesn't look too loose or messy. And what I like to do is once that section is done, I just braid it all the way down. That way I can work that braid into the bun later on. So I'm just taking a little elastic and I'm gonna tie that off just to hold it on for now. Then we're just gonna let that hang out right there. And then I'm just gonna do the same exact thing on this side. So now we have our 2 braids on the side here, and it looks really weird right now. I'm gonna go back and work with this middle section of hair. The first thing that I wanna do is just brush back this front piece, and now I can just grab all my hair, including the braid, and just bring it up on the side of the ponytail. And all you're gonna do is just tie this up and do a little flip bun. So I bring the scrunchie around, twist it, and then bring it back to the front of the bun. And then I just like to pull on these hairs here to make the bun a little bit bigger. Just play with it, make it look how you like. But we still have these little hairs down here to worry about. So I just take some bobby pins. I do a little twist, that way it'll hold really well. And then I just pin the hair in there. Then to make this bun a little bit more neat, even though I purposely have this as a messy bun, I just pin down any hairs that I don't really want sticking out. So. And there you have it. It just makes your everyday messy bun into something a little bit more cute because it has these braids on the side that make it stand out a little bit more. Let's move on to short hair summer style number 2. It's your simple low bun. You give it a romantic look by adding some curls in, and it's just really easy. So what I do is I take the sections of hair that are framing my face. So I would take this section right here as this curl frames my face, and this section over here. I kind of just gather the rest of my hair here. Then what I do is I take this side of the ponytail and I add a little twist and just put it right back. And then the same thing with this side. I take this section of the ponytail and add another little twist, and then I bunch it up with the rest of the hair. Now all I do is I literally just twist this ponytail around itself, take my scrunchie and wrap it around that little bun. Super easy. Now all you have to do is worry about fixing up the little details that you want. So I want this bun to look way more loose and romantic, so I just take the outer edges and I squeeze them around, and I like to have a little bit of volume on my head, so I put my fingers right under this area and I just lift a little bit. Now the bun has a little bit of volume, it's pretty loose, it's not a tight bun. So what I do, since these hairs are already curled, I take little sections of these hairs and I just like to take a little bobby pin and pin them around the bun. These little pieces of hair can cover up any imperfections that are around your bun, but it also just adds a nice romantic look to have these little curls just hanging around the front pieces of your hair. I kind of just do like a little twist and then have it right there and just pin it down with a little bobby pin. And then for here, I leave these little hairs out just so they can stay framing my face. So I do the same thing to the other side. And then there you have it. It's a very cute, romantic, low bun, super low maintenance and easy to do. The third hairstyle is pretty similar to the one that I just did. All of these hairstyles are easy, but I feel like this one specifically is easiest out of all of them. Literally, this hairstyle takes 2 minutes. All I do is take these front pieces of my hair and I just pin them back into this section right here, a little bit past my ear. And I just like to have my hair in curls, that way it keeps that romantic look, but I just kind of easily twist them around and just pin them behind there, and then take these curls and put them over that little pinned area just to hide any bobby pins or anything like that. And then do that to the same thing on this side. I pin them right behind my ear. And then I take these hairs and put it right over to cover those bobby pins again. So this one is super easy. It's just a nice way to have your hair down while keeping it away from your face, because I love to wear my hair down, but sometimes it's annoying, like having the wind blow in my lip gloss and stuff like that. Okay, the last and final hairstyle. This one is the most spunky in my book, and I love it for the summer, for any barbecues, or even if you're going to a music festival. I love this hairstyle. What I'm gonna do is start a little bit above my temples, and I'm going to section this piece off right here. So pretty much the top section of my head. I'm gonna clip that away for right now, and then I'm just gonna tie off this just so it doesn't get in the way. Then I'm taking this clip down. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create 3 twisties. With this section, I'm gonna separate it into 3 smaller sections. 1, 2, and 3. What I'm gonna do with this first middle one is I'm just gonna create a big old twisty. So I'm gonna start at the front here, and I'm just twisting the hair into itself. This is a nice thing to do if you want the look of a braid, but you don't know how to do a French braid, or if it's just too much work for you, you can just go ahead and throw in a twisty. So I twist it all the way through, and then just to hold that there while I do the other 2, I'm gonna just pin it down in the back of my head. Then moving on to the other 2, just twisting it again into itself. There we go. We have our 3 twisties. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab the hair, I'm gonna grab this section, and I'm gonna remove the bobby pins without letting go of the hair, that way those twisties don't let go. And what I'm doing with this section here is I'm literally just putting it into a little top knot, so I can have that right there. And again, I'm gonna secure that top knot with some bobby pins. And then I'm gonna remove the scrunchie and let this hair loose. And there you have it. You have a little twisty top knot the rest of your hair down. Again, I like to move out my baby hairs. Again, I feel like this hairstyle is the most spunky. I would totally rock this hairstyle to a music festival or a fun party, even a barbecue. For the summertime, it's absolutely perfect. Alright guys, so that is it for my 4 favorite summer hairstyles for short-haired girls. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel because you guys know how much it means to me from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!